It has been the honor of my life to serve you.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
North Korea test firing another ballistic missile amid a U.S. state visit by the leader of Japan.
They'll say North Korea fired an intermediate-range missile. It happened earlier today, and the sources tell us it was launched from a province in the northwestern part of the country. Now, this is a missile that traveled about 300 miles before it crashed into the Sea of Japan.
Warships launched cruise missiles before dawn local time. The Pentagon hopes the attack made it much harder for Syria's president to use chemical weapons on his own people.
U.S. warships in the Mediterranean Sea launched 59 missiles. They pounded an air base in western Syria.
Today, the American military dropped the mother of all bombs. Literally, that's its name. The bomb dropped today on an ISIS tunnel complex in Afghanistan.
Reports of an explosion at an Ariana Grande concert at the Manchester Arena there. One of the
Can't stop, won't stop. While protesters rallied outside the White House, Paris lit up its city hall in green light in response to President Donald Trump's announcement to pull the U.S. out of the Paris Agreement on climate change.
The United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord.
This was the scene at Iran's parliament this morning. Witnesses said 4 or 5 gunmen, some dressed as women, burst into the building armed with AK-47 rifles and grenades and rampaged through the corridors.
The family of Otto Warmbier, the 22-year-old American who had been detained in North Korea, tells us that he has died. He returned from North Korea last week, mysteriously in a coma after a year and a half in prison in North Korea.
North Korea has successfully tested an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile. Now,
Iraqi soldiers hoist their national flag on the banks of the Tigris River. Mosul is the Islamic State's Iraqi capital no more.
Over on that side is Myanmar's Rakhine State, where over the past few days we've seen fresh fires break out, apparently from burning villages. There's no way, of course, to verify this, and these people are all fleeing for their lives.
Because Myanmar has refused access to human rights investigators, the current situation cannot yet be fully assessed, but the situation remains or seems a textbook example of ethnic cleansing.
They have passed the vote for independence here in the Catalan Parliament. Catalonia has gone its own way from Spain.
An important intervention just a short time ago. The main opposition leader, Morgan Tsvangirai, urged Robert Mugabe to resign immediately in the interests of the people.
That it is time to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
Against. Thank you.
The fact that this veto is being done in defense of American sovereignty and in defense of America's role in the Middle East peace process is not a source of embarrassment for us. It should be an embarrassment to the remainder of the Security Council.
We make a decision about where to locate our embassy. We don't expect those we've helped to target us. On Thursday, there'll be a vote criticizing our choice. The US will be taking names.
The result of the vote is as follows. In favor, 128. Against, 9. Abstentions, 35. Draft Resolution A/ES-10/L22 is adopted.